Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're doing the September love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Alright, this is going to be for all Scorpios interested in the love outlook for this month. This is if you're looking for love, in a love relationship, calling love in. You may be in a relationship that you're coming out of as well. So we're going to get right into pulling out your angel messages for you this month, Scorpio. Wedding. Wow. All right, so some of you are getting hitched, right? Or your month involves a wedding. You deserve love, so you're feeling very lovable and forgiving and learning. So you're releasing and healing a lot of the past. This is really good if you are moving forward in a relationship. It means that you're letting go perhaps of some of the things that have blocked you in relationships before for the sake of the current one. But we'll see what this all means for you this month, Scorpio. All right, so this is the September love reading for our beautiful water sign. What's going on for Scorpio September? We want to get a nice clear reading. We know, of course, that not all readings are going to resonate with all Scorpios, so please take what resonates with you, what applies to your scenario, what you can take away, and throw the rest away. Two of Cups insisting on coming out, but we're going to keep on shuffling so we can get a nice clear reading. What's going on for our lovely Scorpio? September in the area of love for 2019. Show me. All right, Scorpio. Let's get right into it. First out, we have the Hermit. All right, so Virgo energy, having taken a path towards spirituality, Queen of Wands. Wow. All right. You have the Strength card as well coming out. So 3 major arcana straight out. 2 major arcana and a court card. Straight out. Another court, Page of Wands. See what's at the center of your reading. Knight of Cups. Beautiful energy at the center. So you are certainly moving towards someone, or someone's moving towards you. King of Cups. Wow. Interesting. You have the Wheel of Fortune is turning as well for Scorpio this month. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune has come out a lot this month. So 5 of Pentacles, and you have a 9 of Cups. So there's a wish fulfillment as well. All right, at the bottom of the deck we have King of Swords. So certainly this situation is calling for a lot of honesty. The King of Swords is a very disciplinarian. He sets the rules in a way, right? Meets out the punishments. He's a very severe king in that way. Let's move this all up just a little bit. All right. So let's get right into your reading, Scorpio. Hermit. So you've been really, either recently, you've really been kind of looking inward a lot. You know, you've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of kind of internal work on yourself. And I think that you've been doing a lot of forgiving and learning about yourself most recently. The Hermit card is certainly the most auspicious card in the deck for self-realization in a very solitary and private way. And I think you're calling in certainly a Queen of Wands kind of energy. I want to say for some of you, this Queen of Wands, it's a very kind of fiery energy. You're coming out of Hermit. You could be embodying Queen of Wands energy yourself, right? So Queen of Wands goes through a lot of kind of self-realization. This could be somebody you're dealing with right now. This could be in relation to your love mate as well. I feel like you're resonating more with the Cups energy. Of course, Scorpio, you are at the center of the reading with Knight of Cups. So this makes me feel like the Queen of Wands may be your mate. Now, this is not gender specific, so this, of course, means it could be male or female, doesn't matter. But this person is the type of person who's really gone through a lot of self-realization. They're very fiery, but they're also quite reserved about it as well. Okay, but you have kind of like gone through this really spiritual kind of realization, and so you're kind of feeling simpatico with this soul, because the Queen of Wands is also goes through a period of transformation to get to Queen of Wands. It's a different energy than Hermit, but it's still a self kind of transformation. So it's almost like you both see each other for having gone through like a really heavy period of learning and forgiving within yourselves, but in a very different way. There's a lot of strength coming in recently. There's a lot of calls for strength right now, and that could also be because of a lot of the internal work that you've been doing. It can also be that dealing with this person, perhaps, that you're calling in, this Queen of Wands, is causing you to have to really temper a lot of your emotions. It's interesting because it almost feels like you went on this kind of spiritual journey and you've kind of attracted this Queen of Wands into your life, right? And it's causing you to now you're exercising everything you learned with Hermit. You're kind of exercising now with the Strength card, because in order to have like strength, true strength, we go back and forth sometimes between Hermit and Strength energy, because the Hermit card does the self-realization. He does the internal meditation and work, and then putting it into practice requires still strength, right? The lessons that we've learned, exercising them requires strength. And then we ascend again and we learn something new and we come back down to strength and exercise that. And I think that somehow this person you've met into your life that is representing a Queen of Wands energy is somehow a catalyst for that. It could be the dynamic between you and them is instigating this kind of catalyst, where it's causing you to kind of put into practice everything you've recently learned about yourself. All of the changes you've made in yourself, you're really putting that into practice. And this is quite a good thing, because it's giving you almost a reaffirmation of the things that you've kind of gone through, the transformations that you've been making. And this is a very interesting kind of transformative relationship. I say that because Scorpio relationships are transformative on both sides. When Scorpio comes into someone's life, they transform their lives. But Scorpio is also transformed itself through its relationships as well. Page of Wands comes in, and this is a desire to kind of start a new adventure. So some of you Scorpios are on the cusp of having come out of this period of, and it could be as well, the Hermit also can indicate a period of having been alone, having been quite solitary for some time, and now you're ready to kind of start this new adventure, right? But part of this adventure is absolutely calling in your lover, because Knight of Cups is at the center of the reading, Scorpio. And the center of the reading is the heart of the reading for the month. And you have set your sights on someone. But not only have you set your sights on someone in the sense that you are moving toward them, but you are moving toward them with almost all of the strength and desire and intention of a King of Cups. I think this is where the wedding is coming in, because King of Cups, once a King of Cups sets their sights on someone, right, someone that they want to be with, they go after them, but they also, it's more, the Knight of Cups is more the forward energy, but the King of Cups is more kind of like the stabilization. They go after them in a sense that once they have them, they lock it down. They want to lock it down. They're very protective. Sometimes the energy can distort a little bit, and King of Cups can be quite possessive as well of their mate. But it's almost as if you embody this Knight of Cups, sort of like hunter energy. You come towards them, you let them know this month how much you want them, and then you very quickly close the deal with this kind of heavy sense of commitment that you want. Of course, Scorpio is a serious sign when it comes to love. They don't really mess around. And I feel like in this case, it's like you've really come out of this really pretty heavy period of kind of evolving yourself, becoming like a really much better version of yourself through this soul searching and this transformation. And this person is so much on your level that you truly desire them, right? This next stage is like you desire this next phase of your life, this new adventure with the Page of Wands, certainly with this person. There's a lot of forward energy. There's a lot of passion here. We have Wands and Cups, right? So that's a lot of passionate energy. And of course, then you have the latter half of the month, the wheel begins to turn, and you also have the Five of Pentacles. So this can indicate that somewhere along the line, someone has had to deal with a power struggle that's left them paying the price financially. This could be you, Scorpio. You could have been coming out of this from a previous relationship, right? And it's like now the wheel is turning and you're coming out of this phase. This seems to be like a leftover energy in your life where you've had quite a few, I want to say power struggles, because 5 is the number for power struggles. You've had a few power struggles, and it's like this just like last little lingering bit of negativity from the past, certainly from the past, because the future is very bright here. But the Wheel of Fortune is opening up, and it's almost as if opportunities begin to come in that kind of clear out the last bit of this kind of negative energy. This is also part of forgiving and learning. It's as if the last little bit of negativity that was associated with previous toxic relationships kind of gets cleared out. That last little bit might be the idea that you deserve love, right? You may have learned a lot of the lessons, but the very last little lesson that was still holding you down, you may have still had a little doubt about whether or not you do deserve love. But this was just like a last little lingering kind of dark energy from previous relationships, and now you cleared that out as well. And it's as if you move forward with this perfect sort of wish fulfillment. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and you get the wish that you've always wanted for your life. Depending on what you wish for. Remember, Nine of Cups is a card that says be careful what you wish for. But if your wish is true to who you are, right? Then this wish fulfillment can very quickly turn into the Ten of Cups. But that's all depending on what your true desire is and what your true wish for a relationship is. Nine of Cups, we want to be careful that you're not wishing for the shallow relationship, the one that's all about money or the beautiful mate or whatever, right? It's this like there's two sides of this coin. Be careful what you wish for both ways. If you wish for something that's really actually quite shallow, that's what you'll get. But if you're true to your heart and your final wish is really to have that close bond, then you will ascend up to that Ten of Cups, which is where we all love to be. Right now, this month, though, requires you to be very, very honest and requires you to be diligent with that King of Swords, right? Present and diligent and ready, in the sense that at all times you must be honest. Even sometimes it may be quite brutal with yourself and with those around you, but being honest is the best kind of energy, right? Supporting energy, because it's the energy at the bottom of the deck. So it's the supporting energy for the issues or the circumstances that you go through this month. This is a really nice reading. This talks about a Scorpio out there who's not only gone through a lot of like spiritual development, but they have called in a very special mate. And I think that marriage, in a sense, and this is where wedding comes in, I think that marriage, in a sense, or the idea of a heavy, long commitment is already on your mind. This person is really kind of, you very quickly wanted to possess this person. Jumping from Knight of Cups to King of Cups just indicates how quickly you have wanted to kind of lock this person down into your life. And it also indicates with the Wheel of Fortune that as a consequence of all of this, really beautiful energy comes in, because this relationship is probably a meant to be type of scenario. Whenever we see a union or a love coming together like this in a reading, and then the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it just indicates that this union is kind of fated and destined, because now beautiful opportunities are coming in as a result of everything aligning. All right, guys, this is your September spread. What more can I say? We're going to go a little bit deeper into the spread with 9 more cards for the Thoth deck over on Patreon, and Oracle, pulling a couple of Oracle cards. But if you stop here, thank you so much, Scorpio. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications, you know, all the good stuff, the drill. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. And I'm just going to say, Scorpio, I love you so much. This is a really beautiful reading for some of you really calling in. I wouldn't be surprised if soulmate came up in the extended. But for right now, I'm going to say have a wonderful September, and I'll see you mid-month for the mid-month love check-in. Bye-bye.